Trap it out.
Welcome to Otaku Shop, where it's nothing but liquor and anime. I'm Batman.
I'm Robin. What, you didn't expect me to jump on
No,
right away, the
I
most
didn't
well-known
expect you to
sidekick?
do that. I didn't expect you to understand immediately. Anyway, welcome everybody. What are we drinking tonight, Scott?
We got Fireball.
They got Fireball and this really gross Leinenkugel's Snowdrift Vanilla Porter that I'm drinking.
What a long name for such a gross beer.
True. Cheers.
That's why I grabbed the glass. You looked at me like, what the fuck did you grab the glass
I
for?
forgot about the cheers.
I didn't. Who's Robin now, bitch?
Yeah, fuck you. Robin does so much, dude. I'm not gonna get into this.
Okay.
I love Robin.
Okay, you know.
It depends
he does
which
his part.
Well, it depends which Robin, though. For those who don't know, there are multiple Robins. But that's fine. Anyway, it's a new year, 2018. So we thought for this episode that we would kind of explore what we're going to be watching this year, what we're interested in, that sort of thing. And we're not going to be doing our normal game tonight. We're going to try to mix things up for next time. This episode will just be kind of a, normal, chill out, kind of talk about what we're going to be watching kind of thing.
Yeah, when Shane suggested...
Suggested?
Okay. We've already been... Listen, we're almost done with the Fireball.
True, we drink a whole bottle.
As I was saying, I say that like I can get words out normally, but I already bumble with my speech. Anyway, when you suggested this topic, I was like, I have no idea, like, what I'm even looking forward to watching this year or anything, because I just kind of, like, pick things by the thumbnail and roll with it.
Yeah.
But as we, like, went through and started talking about it, there's actually a lot that I'm excited for.
Yeah, I know,
this
right?
upcoming year, yeah.
It's a good year. Especially spring anime for me. That's probably going to be the time that I'm going to be really going ham. Oh, God. But to start out, we're going to be going into the first part, which is, right now it's winter 2018, which is the current airing anime. So for me, actually for me and Scott, we watched, what is it called?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Pop Team Epic.
Yes, we just watched the first episode. Would you call it a full episode?
Not really. It was weird.
I had to have it pause within the first 15 seconds, maybe. Like,
it was quite interesting.
Yeah. I wouldn't even. I can't find the right words to just like. It's entertaining, but I wouldn't.
I don't know. It's hard to describe. Because it's like some things are really hit and miss, and some things I just completely do not understand.
Yeah, and there are some things that, like, they're funny, but I don't think we fully get why they're funny, or they're funny just because of how completely absurdist they go.
Yeah, true.
Like,
but like,
it's so bizarre, especially the
definitely.
voices. I will never get over the voices of that
the man
show.
voices for the girls.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
also
the opening. Like, is that opening gonna
is that
tell a story?
Okay, I'll tell you what. So I watched this the other day before I was with
Hold
Scott.
on, let's.
Okay, what were you saying?
If anybody's gonna watch it, we can't like
spoil it.
Yeah.
I don't care for this one because it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's like 2 minutes of delusion.
Yeah,
so.
but the thing that was weird to me is that at first when I first started it, I thought I had actually clicked on a different anime by accident. But no, that was it, because the opening for it was literally a different anime that made it seem like they had this whole startup and an OP for the anime that was for this random guy that you thought, oh, like, this is going to be a cute, like, little anime about this guy who doesn't know about this girl.
Yeah, like the adventure of his life.
Yeah.
Just like...
But no, it wasn't even that. As soon as the opening was done, they, like, cut to whatever they were doing with the normal characters. And it's just like they just disregarded that whole segment that they just did in the beginning.
Yeah, it's real weird, especially like I want to know real bad. Are they gonna like every opening of that show now is gonna be a
like
little
a new
piece of
thing.
the puzzle, Or is it just gonna be that same one where like that's just the opening, or are they gonna start everyone with a new fake out?
I don't really know.
Multiple of those would make it direly more complex.
Yeah,
than
I
it
guess
needs
that's
to
true.
be, really.
But moving on from that catastrophe that I saw, I don't really know what to think about it quite yet.
I think it's a show that's worth a watch if that's your type of humor, which I can't describe what it like.
I don't even know if it was my type of humor.
You gotta check it out and see for yourself. Like if you told me you like thought it was fucking dumb and you hated it, I'd be like, okay, I get that.
Yeah, like that's okay.
Like it doesn't make sense at all.
Like it doesn't have to be your type of humor.
Yeah, but I think it's worth a look to see if it gets to you on some level. If anything, I like just how like weirdly experimental it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'd say that because like I said, I was talking to you about this earlier, but like it started out as like a bunch of like comic strips essentially. I'm pretty sure. I don't know enough about it to really give you an examination of it, but that's all I know of it. But moving on, I thought it was very interesting, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, essentially.
I'll probably peek in from time to time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, kind of pop in, see what's going on, kind of pop out,
Maybe get a little more of that opening story.
Yeah.
Like, see what's going on with that guy and how his summer vacation's going.
But other anime that I'm currently watching, the other day I took a moment to just kind of, like, start things at least. I started Citrus, which was, hella gay. It was great. I'm into that Yuri stuff.
That's something that I've been thinking about checking out. I've been seeing a lot of posts about it.
It was like...
and it's piqued my interest, but I don't know quite if that's my genre. But it's also, like, I'm not watching anything right now, so...
Do you like cute girls?
I like cute... I am the show's designated lolicon.
I guess that's true.
I need lollies in my life.
I guess that's true. But yeah, this isn't exactly lollies, but like it was still cute girls doing cute things, and I thought that was cool.
That's still cute. As long as it's cute, that's the key factor.
And like I liked the dynamic of it so far. I thought it was cute myself, but I think it's promising from what I've seen. I also started watching I think it's Jude. I'd have
Just
to
look it up.
think
Look it up.
about it.
There's no shame. It's not our language.
Junji. Yeah, Ito Junji, which was...
I would laugh if you still had pronounced it wrong.
You know me. I guess technically June.
I do know you. I mean, I hope I know you, considering I'm sitting in your house.
I guess that's true. It'd be Junji then. I did actually pronounce it wrong. Ito Junji.
You're killing me.
Which was... It's actually... I'm really into horror. That was a collection of, like, horror stories.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me about.
I thought it was really cool. Especially for the first episode. The first episode being quite weird. But it was a good start. Other than that, for the season, not a whole lot. Violet Evergarden starts... I think it started either today. Yeah, it started today. That's airing on, I think, Netflix. That's the Kyoto animation one I talked to you about.
I'll definitely check that one out. Because the other things that we've watched by them were fucking brilliant.
I'm not sure how that's going on Netflix, though, because, Netflix normally, they have the series and they release it all at once.
Yeah, are they releasing it, episode by episode?
According to somebody else I was talking to in my Discord, they, are doing it weekly. But, I feel like that's weird for Netflix.
It very much is. I mean, it's possible they're exploring different tactics, especially because I've heard a lot of news, none of which I can, pull the mind specifically, but I feel like I have heard a lot of news of, different deals being made amongst entertainment companies, both here in the U.S. and overseas, that is causing multiple streaming services to kind of reevaluate how they're doing things and what their platform is going to be in the upcoming years. So
that's also they did that with they shut down Amazon's anime streaming service. They actually just shut down recently. Did you know about that?
No, I don't particularly fuck with Amazon's streaming services.
Gotcha. But yeah, that's that. I'm also gonna watch. Me and Scott had a conversation about this, but I'm actually gonna continue watching the Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, I'll probably continue watching it just because
You've already watched a handful
Yeah, like
of it.
I'm
Yeah.
invested in the story at this point. Like just for the conclusion, it's nothing I have like strong feelings about really, but you know, I started watching it way back in Florida. It was like one of the series I started watching that. I wouldn't say it's one of the ones that kind of got me into anime, but it's definitely one of the ones I watched when like
That was going
I
on.
ran out of shit to watch, and I was
Yeah.
like, I need to consume anime, but need dubs.
Oh yeah, you're on the dub phase right there.
Yeah. So it was one of the things that I watched. So I'm invested enough in the story and the characters, I think, to at least give it a shot. But it's nothing if I don't like it, it's nothing I'm heartfelt abandoning.
I like it, but it's also like it's not the best I've seen.
Yeah, I agree. It's got like a type of charm to it.
Yeah, then it's just like, okay, I'll continue it.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's going on this season. Pretty sure I watched something called Hitori no Shita. I think that's what it's pronounced as. At least that's what I think. It was something that aired last year. The second season starts this year. This season at least. It was like okay. I remember there was a point in time last year where I was just fucking binge watching seasonal anime, and that was one of the things that I literally was picking up like everything I could, and that was one of the things I picked up. I wasn't particularly that invested in it, but like I'm interested to see how it goes. Another thing, I don't know how to pronounce this. I talked about this with you earlier. That's that like mecha thing, kind of. Darling in the whatever the X's are.
Franks.
Franks?
Franks.
Franks.
Franks. Come here, Franks.
But that, I think it looks really interesting. I'm really,
Maybe it's like a Hunter x Hunter situation where like you don't pronounce the X's at all.
maybe. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they'll say it
Like
in the
why?
episodes.
Like is the X just like a stylistic? Like why put the X in there if it's not?
I don't know.
Like,
I was actually called it Hunter x Hunter for a really long time.
I did even after I knew it was
It's called
actually just Hunter x
Hunter.
Hunter. The X still threw me off.
But anyway, I want to start that. I think it looks really good from what I've seen. I also just love everything that I've seen personally of Trigger. They, like I told you earlier, they did Kisniver, which was last year, which was their own original series.
I like Kisniver.
I fucking loved Kisniver. I thought it was super good.
It was good. I liked it.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you're like
More invested in it than you were?
No. That's what I'm gonna. I feel like we're equally invested in it, but you're looking at me kind of like, what didn't you like about Kisniver? Like,
what are you doing?
There's
What's
nothing
wrong with you?
No, there's nothing I didn't like about it. I don't know. It wasn't like anything super spectacular, but I have absolutely no reason to say it was bad. Like I don't know. It was good. I enjoyed it very much. That's what it's supposed to be. I don't know.
Fine. We're done.
We're on the same. We're on the same page.
We're on the same page.
We do this thing where we're on the same page, but we use different words, and one of us will be like, "Huh?
Like, I don't know about that."
You want to keep saying things, or are you done? Like, because I got shit to say.
Okay, so for spring at least for 2018, there's a bunch of shit I'm really interested in.
Yeah, this is probably where
this is
most of the shit that I'm excited for.
This
falls
is definitely
into.
most of the shit that I'm
Spring and
excited
summer.
for. So we have Steins Gate Zero, which fuck yeah, I love Steins Gate, one of my favorite series ever.
I'm not as into Steins Gate, but I definitely want to watch Steins Gate Zero.
See, I played.
It was very good. Just not one of my personal favorites, mostly because I'm hard to please with any type of time travel.
I got you. You're a real bastard when it comes to that.
Yeah,
you're real like critical about it. Anyway,
even though like I don't even fully understand like grasp time travel. Like I'm not a physicist. Like I'm not a scientist.
I get it. But yeah, Steins Gate Zero is one of the things I'm very excited for, mainly because I actually played the game for Steins Gate, which is just a visual novel. Obviously, the original Steins Gate is based off a visual novel. But it was really interesting. I already pretty much know. I know the plot. I played it. I liked it. I'm waiting to see it animated. Hero Academia season 3. Fucking good. Hell yeah.
Especially like what we were just talking about with Deku kind of learning his power more. And
yeah, me and him had a conversation recently because like I asked him a question of like how do you feel about Deku's abilities now, knowing that he has the full cow. I guess that's spoilers, but whatever.
I mean, it's not so much spoilers as it's just like where we're at in the show. Like, I would say spoilers would be like revealing a major twist in the show. It's like if you
But
watch...
this is major. If you started watching it, you know that he's shit in the beginning.
But here's the thing. People don't know how far we really are in it. I mean, they know we're up to season 3. So
we're talking about... They do know then.
Well, but they don't know, like... My point here is, if you start watching it, you know eventually he's going to learn how to use All for One.
I guess that's true.
Right.
That's kind of
like the right way.
You know Naruto's
It'd be like going into a superhero movie and then being like, yeah, the good guy wins, and then somebody's like, you spoiled that shit, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like,
have you never seen any superhero movie ever?
It's like, at that point, it's just obvious. Like, if we're talking about some really, like... No, I'm not going to say anything like actually spoilers, but...
Okay. Anyway, this is my favorite thing probably for this season. Oh,
yeah,
I mean, not really.
Of course it is.
I mean, kind of. Tokyo Ghoul Re is finally coming after fucking 4 years. I'm so happy. But fuck Studio Period. They love to ruin anime for me. They love to make Dorito chins for all these anime characters.
I'm just picturing now like a very, very tense, serious scene with two characters and both their chins
are just fucking pointed.
Orange and
you took the cheesy side.
One of them gets in real close, like they're gonna kiss the other one, but then just bites their chin.
I just imagine like them wiping off their face at some point, and then having to wipe off the Dorito dust, kind of like a little pat.
The classic Dorito dust pat, dude.
From what I've seen, though, it looks pretty good. At least animation-wise, Studio Period did destroy the story for Tokyo Ghoul in the anime sense, and like I'm fairly sure that this series is actually called because. Back when they made Tokyo Ghoul, instead of going with the manga, they did their own little side story kind of thing, and I'm pretty sure they're calling it like Route A Re instead of just Re, and that's due to the change that they did. We'll see how it goes. I don't have a ton of hope for the actual story itself. I'm just there to see the characters animated.
Yeah.
Mainly because a lot of the characters that were in this series have never been seen, so that's great.
That's a good mentality to have going into it. I think anytime you're going into like a property that you already are invested in, and you're going to any type of adaptation of it, like going to see it, or like if you're seeing it for the first time, your expectations should always be lower rather than higher, in my opinion, because
like I'm not fucking like on this. Like I'm not expecting it to be the greatest thing ever, but I'm expecting it to at least be animated.
Yeah.
Like
which it is an anime. Hopefully, it'll be animated.
Well, I mean, fuck you for saying that, but like, you get what I mean. Like, I don't know. There are certain fight sequences that I'm really happy that
like you just want to see them.
Yeah,
and
I want to know
they're well done. I get what you mean.
Plus, like, I love Sui Ishida, who does Tokyo Ghoul, but there are sometimes in his fight sequences where I have a hard time figuring out what the fuck is going on. Same for like Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan is very much that way, especially dealing with like the ODM gear. I literally always struggle to not say EDM gear.
I remember the first time you ever like were like, oh, check out this EDM gear sequence, and I was like, what? What is that?
Just people dancing to techno music.
Apparently,
yeah. That's what I.
But anyway, fucking Shokugeki.
This is one of the ones that I'm very excited for.
We've had this conversation. Me and Scott are fucking hardly invested in it.
Yes. Especially after, I guess, like the finale of the 3rd season, which I just finished recently.
Yeah.
I want to know. I gotta
know
what's
here,
gonna
right?
What's gonna happen?
I read it, so I already know. But
oh well.
Yeah, I'm caught up. Like I read it continuously. Okay. Like I know what happens.
I don't know what happens.
But coming from your point, you don't read manga, so there you go.
I don't. Which I need to start reading more manga.
You just don't have time.
That's true. I also don't have money to spend on.
You don't have to buy anything. Get on a manga website.
That's true. That is what I do with Attack on Titan.
The only thing I buy that I actually need to buy is I buy Servamp, which the only reason why I buy Servamp is because it took a while for the manga to even progress online, and it took a while for people to even like translate it. I think they have recently, and I don't really need to buy it anymore. But like at this point in time, I bought so many that I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna keep buying it. I also buy Tokyo Ghoul Re now just because I want to own the series in general.
I like the feeling of having having a book.
Having hard copies.
I wonder, do they... I do have a library card. I guess I could check that shit out. See what they've got at the library.
Dude, you'd be surprised. At our library, they have a bunch of manga.
Oh, I gotta check that shit out.
They have Shokugeki, which is weird.
Okay. Note to self, I need to go to the library more.
I actually read, like, the majority when I was trying to get caught up on Attack on Titan. I got it from the library.
Really?
Yeah. Like, that's where I started. Get a library card, bro.
I have a library card.
There you go. I owe like $50 on my library card, so I'm never going back there again.
I used to meet at the library to buy drugs from a drug dealer.
Okay, well, we don't need to say that in our podcast right now. But that's okay, I guess.
I mean, I said you used to.
I mean, whatever. I guess
it's in the past.
It's all in the past. Anyway, continuing on. Another thing that I'm fucking stoked for, Persona 5 animation. Hell yeah, can't wait. Played the game. Still, I'm not finished with the game, though. I have one more boss to go, then I'm done. Anyway, I'm really excited to see what the actual anime is like and how they portray the protagonist.
I did not play the game, but I watched this guy play the game and then talk about who his favorite girl was.
My favorite girl!
And then, but we watched, was it... The actual first episode that came out, was it like a precursor?
It was like the precursor thing whenever the game came out.
Yeah,
it was like episode 0.
We did watch that though, and it was very good. The game also looks like super interesting.
The game is so good. All the games are good for Persona, in my opinion.
It's something I'll probably pick up, if anything, just so that him and I are kind of watching some of the same shit.
One of the things I want to do for us in this future of this podcast is I would like for us to do almost like kind of like an anime book club type thing.
Yeah, like we watch the same thing and we kind of discuss our thoughts about it later. Yeah, that's a good idea. Did I ever discuss with you my ideas of like we give each other like shit to watch and we like tell each other opinions, like the opinions of what we had of it?
No, if you're all wondering right now, we're still trying to work out the shit details for this podcast to make it easier better for you guys, I guess.
So I mean, I guess give us like feedback.
Yeah, give us feedback. If you guys want anything for us to talk about, like I said, you can always email us at our email. Send me an ask at my Tumblr at. Oh yeah, I changed my URL. I'm Araragi's Koyomi now instead of Hideyoshi's Nagasuke.
I love that there's like the S in there.
There's always got to be the S.
You almost
can't
got the full name.
You can't get canon URLs on Tumblr. It's impossible. People always add S's.
Throw a 1 in there.
Throw a 1 in there? I don't like numbers, damn it. The closest you can get is S's.
Okay.
I will say that from personal experience.
Well, I just don't know Tumblr rules then.
That's true, you don't know.
I don't go on there. So
I know you
true,
don't.
Yeah.
You have a blog that we made a while ago that follows me apparently. But
I don't. What's the password? I don't know.
But what's the password? Anyway, what else is there? We're at 23 minutes, just making sure.
I want to talk about some more of the things that I'm like excited about. So obviously, Attack on Titan.
Okay, gonna say this now. We're getting there. We're trying to go forward.
Okay, but can I talk about? Oh wait, just let's move on.
Give me a minute.
Let's move on to the next season.
Okay.
Do you have more you want to talk about?
Not really. For spring, the only other thing I can really think of is like Sword Art, the alternate Gun Gale. But fucking Sword Art shit, but I continue to watch it for years.
I'm probably not going to watch that one. I might if I have spare time. I got nothing against it. I'll give it a shot eventually.
Got it. Moving on to this.
I see. So I interrupt you and then you interrupt me.
Yeah, whatever. So we're moving on to Attack on Titan. You go.
I like it. You can't tell. I can't. Okay, if I bring up Attack on Titan and I have things to say, don't go. Oh, we're gonna move on to that. So stop what you're talking about. Okay, Attack on Titan, go.
I love how you had this build up earlier, and you were just like, okay, yeah, let me just talk about Attack on Titan. And then when I finally give it to you to talk, you go, I like it. It's cool.
We both already read way past what's even going to
be
animated
we're caught
for
up.
this season.
Yeah, we're caught up on the manga.
But I'm super excited to see all of it animated. There's a lot of sequences that I could kind of grasp, like, what was happening in the manga, like, with a lot of the action, but, like, we were just talking about, like, the art isn't super great in that. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on. So seeing all that, like, animated and done all out is going to be just fantastic, especially a lot of the scenes with, as far as I understand, like, how far this is going, a lot of the scenes with the Titans in the upcoming chapters are, like, fucking phenomenal.
Hell yeah!
And I cannot wait to see them animated.
I'm excited to meet some new characters. I'm excited to explore Eren a little bit more. Especially, we're going to get a little bit more into Levi. The internal affairs of just what's going on inside of the walls rather than outside of the walls. And I'm just super excited for it. Obviously, Attack on Titan is one of those animes that we weren't, like, whenever it came out last year for the first time after, like, 5 years, everybody was, like, really fucking stoked for it. But now, to just hear that it was going to come out just a year later, everybody was like, oh my god, only a year!
I'm also very excited because this is the first time, really, that I'll be watching, like, a series that I've already read all the way through what they're going to be covering.
I've had multiple experiences with that because I read a lot, but, you know.
Yeah, but this is going to be my first one, though.
It's interesting also.
It's going to be a weird experience to kind of see, like, if they do anything different.
Yeah.
Like, I'll know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird because, like, a lot of the times whenever I've had something that I've read and then I see later, instead of really, like paying attention to the actual story, obviously, because I know the story, I typically just, like, critique it, to be honest. Oh my god, K.
Yeah, I just saw that. And
oh my god, they're making a K movie. I did not realize that.
I'm gonna watch that for sure.
I only watched the first season of K.
I also did, but
they have two seasons
of K.
Yatta was cool. He was really cool.
All the scenes of him skateboarding just made me want to learn how to skateboard. I can ollie. That's about it.
I forgot that we forgot to explore movies as well, but earlier they're also making. Like I said earlier, I read Servant. They're making the Servant movie.
Yeah, we saw that.
Which
we
I
saw
really
that
saw.
on the...
I know that you watched. What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
What is that?
What is it?
Code Geass.
Yes. I watched that so long ago. I don't even think I remember, like, the ending to that.
I have to watch that. I'm going to watch that before they release anything, probably.
Let me know when you start watching it, and then I'll jump in, like, episode 50.
How many episodes are there of Code Geass?
I hope there's at least 50, otherwise
there's definitely not. I think there's, like, maybe 24 episodes of Code Geass.
Well, you know, whatever. Tomato.
Whatever you say. You say that a lot now that I think about it.
Tomato, potato.
You say that a lot, too, that I think about it.
Do I?
You do.
Well, I don't... I get...
No! Scott's been doing this horrible voice all night that I hate, and I don't want to hear ever again.
I said I wouldn't do it.
And I told you not to do it for the podcast.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, thank fuck. Anyway, back to things, because we're going to end this real soon. Free, 3rd season, coming out this year. Scott doesn't watch Free, but I fucking love Free for how gay it is. Excited to see what's going on with that. That's once again Kyoto Animation, who did a silent voice. You know how it goes. They have a good animation quality, in my opinion.
Really harping on the gay shit tonight.
Oh, we love the gay shit. Anyway,
okay, maybe don't put weed.
One Punch Man Season 2.
So two Punch Man.
2 Punch Man.
I had to
he now takes 2 punches to kill people. He is no longer the One Punch Man.
A type of Benjamin Button-esque protagonist that just gets weaker as time goes back.
That'd be such a fucking stupid show. That'd be so stupid. Okay. Oh.
Fooly Cooly Season 2.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Never watched Fooly Cooly, but we'll get there.
The first time I watched it, I was with a friend of mine. We literally were looking at each other like, what did we take? Like, why can't we understand what's happening in this show? Like, we see the images, we hear the words, but what the fuck is going on? Like, what's happening? Also, though, I went through and watched it like a second time around, and it's actually not that hard to understand if you pay attention to it. But
Okay.
well,
I'll think.
also I haven't. That was still like 2.5 years ago, so I don't
Okay.
remember jack shit about.
We'll have to
Fooly
get.
Cooly.
I'll have to get into it. One thing I'm excited for at least what is later this year. They haven't really been announced a date. This is kind of when we're getting to the stuff that has that is beyond summer. I'm pretty sure. Mekaku City Actors is getting Mekaku City Reload, which is another series, which I'm stoked for. That's also by Shaft. It looks very, very similar to Monogatari, in my opinion.
Is the Reload like? What is that? Is this?
I know nothing about it.
Oh, okay.
I just know what has been taken from the first series. I have not read it, so I don't know anything further.
Okay.
We'll have to see before it. I'm just kind of hoping for the best to be real here. Zoku Owari Monogatari is getting fucking that season. I was so stoked.
I love how I started that, and I was like, dude, you gotta watch it. And now you're way far ahead of me, and you're like, would you catch up in fucking Monogatari? And I'm like,
I want to talk about it with you, but you haven't watched anything.
I can tell when I say things about characters and their relationships. You're like, sometimes your expression is like I know something you don't know, and I'm like, what's gonna happen?
I will say this. So Scott told me to watch Monogatari a while ago. I finally got into it, and I will say that Monogatari is my favorite series ever at this point. It is so fucking good.
It's fucking great, even like from the half that I've seen of it. Like,
I have fucking 4 episodes left of it for now until they make another season, and I am so upset. I love it so much, and I can't wait to see. I plan on reading it if I get a chance, if I can find a way to get to the light novels or buy it. But it's so good in my opinion. It baffles me. It baffles me how good it is. I never thought I would get so far into the depth of this show than I would for anything else. But I love it. I love it so much. I love everything. I can't describe how much I love it. Anyway, we're gonna move on for my love of that. Fooly Cooly
Part 3.
Yeah, Fooly Cooly Part 3.
I'm just continuing that in my thought of Part 2.
There's that one show, Kagegurui, which we saw gifts. Well, we saw a bunch of gifts from. And,
yeah, very interesting gifts.
Very sexual.
Involving lots of DJing and also guns.
This is
if you get what I mean by DJing, you've seen what I'm talking about.
That's true, but
or you're just thinking what? Who are you? Like, what do you? Is that what you call it? Like, is that what? Anyway,
I want to get into it. I never watched season 1. I'm gonna get into it this year, and hope for the best. I from what I've saw, it looked really nicely animated. That's kind of my opinion on it. Not really.
Yeah, I mean, from the literal one GIF that I've seen of it, everything looks.
I've seen so much of a gift, so I can't think of really anything else that's coming out this year that I'm
sure I'll find some
for. Oh yeah, ReZero. There's an OVA that's coming out this year.
Well, you gotta watch that.
Oh, I'm so happy for that. I'm wanting to see what they do with it because I thought they were gonna.
Did you end up reading that? I don't remember.
Yeah, I read the first 2 light novels, which didn't get even to the end of the anime. That's about volume 5 or 6. I think that ends it. They're still going with it. I was actually thinking that they were gonna just fucking stop it though, because the way that they made the ending seem in it, they didn't seem like they were gonna go any further with it.
Yeah.
But I loved it. That's also one of my probably top anime for me. It was so good and it was so suspenseful and it made me wonder what was going on in my life and my sanity. And there we go.
Yeah, that fucking show.
Dude,
it broke me at a certain point.
It broke me in ways that I would never expect, and just I never expected to be so into it as much as I did. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. There's a few movies. Apparently, Hero Academia is getting a movie. I'm not sure what that intends.
I'm thinking I had a whole list of things. Interviews. So
Interviews with Monster Girls. The one thing that Scott's really into.
I saw 1 or 2 articles saying there would be a season 2 in 2018, but
cool.
I couldn't find anything official, so I'm hesitant to get myself excited about it.
I gotcha. I never watched it, so I really don't have any opinion on
Yeah,
this.
it's pretty great.
I know you're into those lolly girls and whatnot.
Oh, okay. You know, I...
But that's about it from what I can see, and we're cutting this podcast a little bit long. But
It's a new year. So
a new year,
time for some...
new podcast. That's kind of our thing now. We're gonna try to remake everything that we're doing. If you have any advice, please send us anything. But for now, I think we're gonna end this right here.
Yeah.
It's a good year from what I'm seeing for anime.
Yeah, Happy New Year from Robin.
Happy New Year from Batman. Fucking, I forgot we did that in the beginning. Anyway, remember to follow us on Twitter. Follow me on my Tumblr at Araragi's Koyomi, which is new, right?
Ooh,
New, yeah.
It's new.
Remember to get us on SoundCloud, YouTube, all the social media.
Make sure to subscribe.
I don't do that fucking voice again. Yeah, God.
This voice will not be present
I'm
next
cutting
episode.
this podcast so I don't have to hear this guy anymore and he can leave.
Oh, don't be cruel.
Anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
If it even is night. I realize now that we've been saying good night, but who even knows what time of day these people are listening to this podcast? Ohio, which is good morning, not even night. Anyway, bye-bye. Have a good one, guys. Well, a crucial announcement, actually, that I've been meaning to say is that starting after this podcast, we will no longer be doing weekly/bi-weekly. We're going to be start doing monthly.
Because I don't think we've even been doing weekly, bi-weekly.
Kind of, actually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good, then.
I've been posting a podcast at least every 2 weeks. But
yeah, we both just been working a whole lot.
Yeah,
it's been especially crazy kind of with the holidays, but just with both of our schedules right now, it works better for us to meet up
in a month
little bit, yeah.
to plan at least for what we're going to do, also to give you guys better content. Anyway,
and like we need a good solid like few hours at least to record that we can both just kind of hang out, like usually a whole night, considering that we like drink late into the hours.
True.
So
that's it. We're just trying to do this for planning. Hopefully you guys will send us questions, whatnot. Anyway, have a good day/night, everybody. Batman out.
Robin laid an egg.
Bye-bye.